Hi friends, my name is Dinesh Kumar. I am studying in VIT University. Today we discuss about the Michelson-Morley experiment. It was one of the most successful experiment in physics. First of all, we know about the Michelson. Albert Michelson was the first US citizen to receive the Nobel Prize for Physics for his optical presentation instruments and the spectroscopic and meteorological investigations carried out with their aid. Interferometer to measure the minute phase difference between two light waves traveling in mutually orthogonal directions that classical mechanics predicted, which he did not get the anticipated result. Now we go to Michelson-Morley experiment. After the development of Maxwell's theory of electromagnetism, several experiments were performed to prove the extrinsics of ether and motion relative to the earth. The most and famous successful was the Michelson-Morley experiment. The experiment of Michelson-Morley was an attempt to measure the velocity of a earth through the ether. The experiment failed in the sense that it showed confusedly that ether does not exist. More generally, it demonstrated that there are no privileged observers, that the velocity of light is c irrespectively of the state of motion of the observer who measures it. The apertures of the experiment are monochromatic sources of light, interferometer A, one semi-silvered plate B, two mirrors M1, M2. We know about the Michelson interferometer. Whole aperture is considered to move with respect to ether. Light source is originally a selected range of rays from the sun, but can be any sort of light, as the real aim is detecting motion with respect to ether rather than sun. Here we can see in diagram AC is parallel to the motion of the earth, inducing an ether wind. Light from source S is split by a mirror A and travels to mirror C and D in mutually perpendicular directions. After the reflection, the beams recombine at a slight out of space due to the ether wind as viewed by telescope E. This is called diagram. Here is the you can see that mirror M2, mirror N1 and monochromatic light source telescope. You can measure from mirror M1 to telescope as optical path length L1 and mirror M2 to monochromatic light source as optical path length 2. You can see ether drift. There is one partially silver mirror. Okay, now we go to derivation. The analysis of Michelson-Morley experiment. The time taken from A to C and back T1 is equal to L1 by C plus V plus L1 by C minus V equal to 2L1 by C square minus V square. It can be represented as 2L1 by C 1 by 1 minus V square by C square. Now we measure time t2 from A to D and back. Time t2 is equal to 2L2 by root of C square minus V square. You can see in this diagram that can be written as 2L2 by 2 equal to 1 by root of 1 minus V square by C square. So that the change in time, we calculate change in time as delta t is equal to t2 minus t1. Here t1 is equal to 2L1 by C of 1 by 1 minus v square by c square close bracket. T2 is equal to 1 by root of 1 minus v square by c square. As a result, 2 by c of L2 by root of 1 minus v square by c square minus L1 by root of 1 minus v square by c square close bracket. As the analysis, upon rotating the apertures, the optical path lengths L1 and L2 are interchanged in order to produce a different change in time. Delta T dash equal to delta T dash equal to T dash T2 dash minus T1 dash equal to 2 by C of L2 by 1 minus V square by C square minus L1 by root of 1 minus V square by C square. As we subtract delta T dash minus delta T should be something small but just measurable. It's only measurable, it will be small. And upon using binomial expansion, assuming V by C greater than 1 less than 1, this reduces to delta T dash minus delta T approximately equal to V square of L1 plus L2 of by C cube, but the measured to be a 0. Coming to results, using the Earth's orbital speed as v is equal to 3 into 10 power 4 meter per second, together with L1 equal to L2 equal to 1.2 meter, the longer the better for experiment, so that the time difference becomes delta T dash minus delta T equal to v square of L1 plus L2 by c cube equal to 8 into 10 power minus 17 second. Although a very small number, it was within the experimental range of measurement of for light waves, but was measured to be a 0. As coming to the conclusions, Michelson and almost all others conclusions. Michelson should have been able to detect a phase shift of light. Interference fringes due to the time difference between path lengths found none. After the several repeats and refinements with assistance from Edward Morley and Albert Michelson in the year of 1893 to 1923, again a null result. It gives a null result after doing second time also. Thus, ether does not seem to exist. We then have a problem. There needs to be a something wrong with Maxwell's equation. The wave theory of light seems too wrong, but all of wave optics depends on it. Finally, the Michelson and Morley were not proved with their experiment. We can see that ether does not seem to exist. We then have a problem. There need to be something wrong with Maxwell's equation. The wave theory of light seems to be wrong because but all experiments wave optics depends on it only. This is only Michelson-Morley experiment. Thanks for watching.